Welcome back, haters, to the Rock's Revanharte channel. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, whatever you gotta do. You know, if you've been here on YouTube long enough, you should know what the routine. So, I'm not gonna go through and explain it. Just hit the bell or subscribe, whatever. Thank you to those who have been watching. If you've been out there and you're watching my videos, thank you. If you're subscribed, even better. That crap aside, I want to get on to tonight's topic of don't get mad, get even. What's that mean to you? I know what it means to me. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you can't exactly take out your anger on the person who is maybe pushing you, pushing your buttons, bullying you, running your life, terrorizing you? I, the rogue that I am not all about just sitting there and taking it. Bullies suck. Oppressors suck ass. Significant others who are toxic and who run your life, terrorize you and possess you and just do everything they can to keep you from being anything you want to be in life. This is for you. Don't get mad. Do what I do. Get even. I could just run up to my enemies and just punch every one of them in the nose. Why the hell not? Well, there are laws that kind of stop that kind of stuff. Repercussions for doing that kind of thing. Rox goes by his own game, his own law, Rock's law as I like to call it. But better anger management, I believe in getting even, getting raw. So someone's just terrorizing you every day, making your life miserable, pushing your buttons. Get even. The Rock's Heart way. Pranks. I'm a huge fan of pranks. Get creative. Creativity is what it's all about for me. Using that brain. Use your smarts. Work smarter, not harder, right? So if you want to get even, work smarter, not harder. Use that creativity and that brain that you have been blessed with. You've been oppressed, terrorized. Get even. So I'm going to tell a little story about getting even. I happen to be a fan of working on cars. It's kind of a new hobby of mine. Taking some sports cars and working on it. Well, some people out there, that is crap. Scrap that. Cut. Record. So, what I like to do. Prank. Prank's a good way to get even. I like to set booby traps all over the place. I like to lure my enemies into my little web. I like to play a little game. Mind games with my enemies. My haters. Those who are trying to cause me grief and trouble. In situations that I've been in, or currently in, it is hard to not get even, to not be able to just whoop that ass as I would love to do. But you can't. You have to sit back, enjoy the show, set up the pins, and knock them down. It's that simple. What can you do to your hater, your oppressor, your terrorizer, that you yourself can do to make their life just a little bit more complicated? It's kind of the black magic, so to speak. You want to do good magic in life, right? So if you're going to cast spells, you want to cast the good white magic. Make yourself stronger, forget your enemies, make yourself better. This is kind of like that, only different. I want to get even. It's like black magic. You want to make your enemy fall into your trap, cast your spell, so to speak, and let them fall into your deal. I'm not a big fan of just being pushed around, of someone taking advantage of a situation where you can't get out of so easily, so you just have to take it. You just have to take their crap. Well, when you're taking their crap, just keep in mind, eventually they're going to sleep. Eventually they're going to go away and do something else. And while they're doing that, you get to play. You get to open up your creativity and unleash your little traps, your little pranks, your little itty bitty little things that kill, that can possibly make their life more miserable than they already are. They don't mind doing it to you, so get even. Get even. Push back. You don't have to be bullied. You don't have to take their crap. If you live with the fool, make their left shoe disappear. Poof. When they gotta go to work the next day and they can't find that left shoe, man, that sure can be quite the trouble. Or the car keys. Now, if that's too complicated for your life, and say it's a bully. You got a bully pushing you around, say in the schoolyard or out there in the workforce or wherever the hell you'll be bullied. Eventually they're going to turn their back. And that's when you break out the good old bottle of super glue. 900 different things you can do with super glue that your bully won't even know you did. But man, that should be fun to see what they got stuck in a jam with, because you got even. You didn't throw no fists. You didn't fight. You just got even. Your boss. You got a mean old boss. Now they're trying to run a business. They're trying to run the shop. They're trying to get things in tip-top shape so they can make their money. But are they compensating you? Are they making your time worth your while? Are they coming down on you and making you hate every minute of your life? Get even. The Rock's Hard Way is you're working in a restaurant and that boss just gave you hell. Take some of that pie. Some expensive ingredient and just, whoops, dropped it in the garbage. Comes out of his bottom end. Forget him. He's being terrible to you. Hating on you. For no reason. They can treat you better, but they don't. They don't care about you. They want what's most important to them, and that's their cheddar. Right? You've got to learn to stick up for yourself and push back. And in some situations, and I know a few people that cannot get out of their current situation, so the best thing I have to offer them is push back. Get even. In subtle little ways you can have your fun and watch them stress out as they try to solve their newfound problem. Where the hell is my left shoe? Where's my keys? Man, why am I not turning a profit? Why won't my car start? Now be careful, you don't want to get into legality issues that can get you in a lot of trouble. That's the whole point of getting even without getting violent. You don't want to get angry, you'll get anger management classes, right? This is different than unleashing your anger. You can do it with calm, chill, squeeze. You're only getting even. You're not getting angry. You're only serving just a little taste of justice back to them. If you're their chef, you're serving them a meal, and they've been horrible to you. All you gotta do, a little laxative in their meal, and sit back and watch the show. Especially if they're heading off to work that day and you've already given them a nice little laxative to loosen them up for the day. That's always fun. The point of this message, I don't even know. All I know is I get even. I don't like when someone's pushing me around, so I push back. I get even. I should make a series of this and tell all kinds of stories of how Rocks gets even. That's why I call myself the Rogue. I'm sneaky. You gotta get sneaky. You smile to their face. You put on that mask. You're smiling. Meanwhile, you're doing little shit like putting a laxative in their taco. They'll blame the beans. Little super glue goes a long way, like I said. True story. So I had a bandmate. He wasn't so kind. He was where the whole rest of the band practice was, in his basement. He felt that because it was his basement, he called all the shots. There was no even playing field for all the rest of the band members. He wasn't even the founding member. He just felt he controlled things. His basement, his rules. Fair enough. But he took it way too far. He got the band to split up, played sides, did some devious shit behind our backs, tried to pull me against my own brothers to trust him just because he had the place to practice. So, me and my trusty bottle of super glue spent the night. He wanted to use me to purchase all the alcohol for him and his new buds and his new bandmates who were using our equipment for his new band behind our backs, and let me in on a little secret. So me and my trusty bottle of super glue happened to be his parents' house. A little dab of super glue on all that plastic light switches around the house. That's pretty funny when they try to flip the switch and it just doesn't move. You know, betray the brotherhood and expect to get out unscathed, right? Leaving a few porno magazines behind on his parents' bed and roughing up the sheets a little bit. That was just for fun. Little treat for when the parents return home. You don't betray your brothers. Without expecting somebody in your band to get even. See, you can play by the rules. You can play by, I don't know, whatever your God or whatever sets your standards for. You can play by the laws of society if you want, but that's how you stay oppressed. That's how you let these toxic people run you. That's how you let the bullies push you. You've got to push back. You've had enough. You've taken their shit. Push back, hate back. But do it with a smile. Have fun with it. You don't gotta be angry. You just gotta have a good time doing it. And then sit back and watch the show as they stress out for all your little pranks and all your little tricks. That's what you gotta do. At least under Rock's rules or law or whatever you want to call it. That's the Rock's way. Get even. Thank you for watching.